time, amazing guest. And last but not least, we have us a plus one in the building, wifey.
Yes, we do. I am so super excited about this guest. I have been trying to get this guest on our show for quite some time, and I have been following her career for a very long time, like 10 years now. And I want you to welcome Dondria to Spotlight.
Yes, welcome aboard.
Hey, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being a part of Spotlight over the city. We in the DMV area, we love you. We love your music. And I just want you to know that me personally, me and my daughter, we have been following your music career for a very, very long time. And I just miss you. I miss seeing you out there. I miss your music, and I'm so happy that you got new stuff coming out. But I want to take it all the way back really quickly. I want for those who may not be familiar with you and how you got started, I want you to share that story with them. Of course, I know how things got started and everything got popped off, but I want you to tell your story for all of our viewers and listeners.
Sure. So I got discovered on YouTube. That's where I started. If we go back even further, I grew up singing in church, in the church choir and the elementary school choir, middle school choir, high school choir, college choir. I majored in music education. So music has always been a really big part of my life. After college, YouTube had kind of just started, and I don't know, I just wanted to get an unbiased opinion of what people thought of my voice. So I went on there, and a year later, I garnered millions of views and the attention of Jermaine Dupri. He discovered me and signed me. I moved to Atlanta, and I put out my first album, and I've been living this dream that I still, it just still feels like a dream.
Ever since. You've been going ever since, girl. That first album, for me, again, it's a lot of songs that didn't get the recognition that they should have. That song got some fire work on that. That first album has got a lot of stuff on there, Dondria, that a lot of people don't even know about. So I cannot wait for you to be able to blossom with this new project that you've got coming out. You've got something, it's called a Perspective, and it's set to release in the top of 2021. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So this is my second project, my second album ever.
Yep.
I've dropped a lot of music. I've dropped EPs and, mixtapes and stuff like that. But this has been, the first project that I've literally put, my heart, soul, used life experiences to write about and really create like a full body of work. So for that alone, I'm extremely proud of it. I'm also doing it independently. So this is my first time and first album, without a record label, and really doing it the way I see fit. And then the cool thing about Perspective is that every song on this album is going to have more than one. So, it may have a surface level, but if you dig a little deeper, look under that hood, you're going to see and hear, a deeper meaning as well.
Oh, I'm so, so excited. I have already listened to Haunted over and over and over and over again, right? I love it. You also have something called Take You There out as well. Both of those songs are now streaming everywhere, right? So if someone else wants to hear what I've been hearing, they can get that on all streaming platforms. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. Everything... Yeah, it's available on every platform. Haunted, I just dropped a video on Halloween, so y'all make sure y'all go check that out. And just to dig a little deeper with Take You There and Haunted, Take You There is really inviting the listener to open their minds and allow me to take them like on a different journey. That may be that love, be that spiritual, be that, mental, intellectual. And then Haunted, that's kind of self-explanatory,
Yeah. When they listen to it, dude, it's
tried you in the past, and you're just letting them know, like, I'm not necessarily trying to get like revenge or anything, but the things that you have done, you're gonna feel that.
That's right. Haunted.
Yeah.
Haunted.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And you got a Christmas EP dropping soon, right? You have a Christmas EP dropping soon?
Well,
Maybe.
something like that.
Something like that.
I have a Christmas surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas
Well,
surprise. Let's say that.
I'm into
Okay, that's what's up.
surprises.
So let me ask you this though. Because everybody's being affected by this COVID situation, how has that affected your movement and how are you advancing in it all?
It did take a toll on my mental because I just felt like that, in addition to all of the social injustice that was happening and all of the killings and everything, it was just really, really, really heavy on my mind and on my heart. So at first I was like, and we gotta be stuck because this pandemic done, came and turned our whole world upside down. But as I kind of started to just sit in, what it was, I actually discovered a lot of blessings that come out of that, because Perspective was going to be just a 5-song EP, that I was going to drop. And, we were going to shoot some videos and, move on to the next. But it allowed me to dig a little deeper and uncover more topics that I wanted to talk about and more things that I wanted to share. And now, it's an album, and I've really, really been able to discover even more things about myself as a woman, as an adult, as a human being, as an artist. So it's been good also.
That's what I wanted to hear, because a lot of the artists and people who come on the show, we've all shared in the fact that if you had any hidden desires or things that you put on hold, a lot of those things manifested themselves during this time. So also we want to ask you this as an artist. Well, I want to ask you this personally. You got a 1-hour ride. You can only listen to one song. You have a 1-hour trip.
One artist or one song?
One artist.
Okay.
You can't switch artists. Who you going to listen to? 1-hour trip.
One artist?
You can only listen to one artist.
Who's that going to be?
Who's that going to be for 1 hour? You got a 1-hour ride.
A 1-hour ride. You know what? It's probably going to be Tank.
Tank?
Oh.
The home
From
team.
the DMV.
Shout out to Tank. He the home team, DMV.
It's probably going to be Tank, yeah.
That's what's up. He
I
makes some
like
amazing music. A lot of people sleep on Tank, but Tank has made some music, amazing music, and he's also written some amazing songs.
Some amazing songs,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
People do
So
sleep
shout out
on
to
Tank.
Yeah, definitely. So shout out to the homeboy, Tank. And the other thing I wanted to ask is, who most inspired you in this music industry as far as getting in the game yourself? Who made you say, I want to do that?
Well, I have two answers to that. Now, out the gate, in middle school, the first person or group that I saw that made me want to sing was Destiny's Child.
Yes.
I mean, they dropped that first album, and I know every song. I know every word. When people would
Me
be like,
too,
"How
girl."
can you sing?" It was one of them songs off that album. Absolutely, without a doubt. Then and now it's Whitney Houston.
Yes.
We know she has the voice. We know she has a voice that cannot be touched. But I also identify with her spirit and her, just the light that she always had. And, I have compassion for the the demons that she was fighting and the pressures that she, had to deal with, and how somehow she always gave credit to God. She always acknowledged who, her father was and who her king was. So, Whitney, that's my girl. I call her my mama.
Single shot.
Yeah, I can agree. Most female singers always express a love for Whitney. She is one of the rare singers that has a real soulful voice that's original and talent. So that's a
Like your wife.
Yeah. So you have a good spirit too. So I can tell, because when you mention God, and that's something that a lot of artists don't do. And so I thank you for giving that. We also people who always try to big it up to God as much as possible.
Great spirit, great energy, and great voice. I didn't want to skip over some. I have a note here. A new podcast, R&B Please, with fellow R&B singer and good friend Tyra B. Tell us about that.
Hey.
I am so excited. So me and Tyra, we've been friends, I don't know, 10 plus years. And I think that we're one and the same in the fact that we've never really used our platform to speak on the things that we're passionate about, say our opinions on things. You know, we've never talked about politics or religion or just anything. We've always just been the singers, you know, just look good and sing. That's how we want from you, you know. So I think we both have kind of gotten into this space where we're like, no, we got something to say, like, you know.
That's right.
And I think that I mean, I personally think that our personalities are great and we're funny, you know. And I think that it would be a good just a good way to like share ourselves with our audience and with new listeners also.
That's kind of exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. Yeah,
that's
cool.
Gonna be really cool.
One fun fact
about Dondria.
Speaking of sharing yourself, one fun fact has nothing to do with music, but you personally as a woman.
Oh, one just like anything.
Yeah,
like
fun fact. Like
you want your fans and
you got a bowling trophy. You went on something. Yeah,
something that has nothing to do with music is just you as a person that you would want somebody to know.
You're the top skier or something like that.
Well, I am. So, okay, my nickname is Fat Fat. Like, if you watch the videos, you know my nickname is Fat Fat. And so one thing that I've even discovered about myself is that when I'm hungry, I start biting the side of my tongue. Like, that's when I know it's time to eat. Because I just start chewing. I know, it's random, but I do it every time I'm hungry.
Girl.
Yeah, we respect that. Just being personal. Just wanted to get personal with you real quick. That's all it is. Because we at Spotlight, we like to be personal and we like to be family. So
anything else you want your fans or our viewers and listeners to know? Anything coming up special for you? Any merchandise you want to shout out? Anything like that? Let's do it right now.
I mean, I still in November, I should know this. Not November, in August, I just celebrated 10 years of since my first album. So
that's
have,
that's what's up.
Just some merch available, 10-year anniversary merch available at dondrianicole.com. And just be on the lookout for like so much stuff. I mean, this year and well, really next year, because this year over.
This year is over.
Make sure that I share more of myself. I feel like everybody knows and got to know Fat, like the 19-year-old, 20-year-old Dondria, but I don't think a lot of people know this version of who I am. So I'm doing a lot to just share, you know, my personality, the things that I'm passionate about now, the things that, you know, I care about. We're going to be cooking, we're going to be eating.
Yes.
You know, I'm sharing more of who this new version of Dondria is in this new season.
Well, I think that's a beautiful thing. We got to get ready to wrap. But,
I'm loving it.
I want to say thank you for being a part of the Spotlight family. We love what you're doing. And if you want to let everybody know how they can follow you and find you in the whole nine. And if you wanted to show them a little bit about what you really got going on with that voice, you can go ahead and sing.
He tried to set you up, Dondria. You see that? Try to put you on the spot.
Give us a little smidgen and sing us on out of here if you would like to. But yeah.
Okay. Well, you can reach me at Dondria Nicole on Instagram, at Dondria on Twitter. My website is dondrianicole.com. And of course, all of my music is available on all platforms. Just type in Dondria, Dondria, to find that out. And let's see. I feel it all over my body. I dream about you when I sleep. You're the one for me. You're the one for me. All the signs say that ever since the day that we laid eyes on each other, baby, you're the one for me, yeah.
Oh, man. Let's give it a
That's what I was going to sing, too.
So let me just say,
ain't she so bomb,
you
though?
are bomb.
And you look so bomb. I'm like, you just bomb all around.
So thank you for that. I know that was impromptu. We did kind of set you up. But thank you for cooperating with me.
She stayed ready.
I see you stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
She a real singer.
Make sure you guys follow this young lady. She's amazing. She's doing some amazing things.